What is up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back again with basically episode 2 of my, what's going to be, at the moment a 4 episodes, or aim for 4 episode series of my Monday morning mentions. I said in the previous episode, which you haven't seen, please check out. It's basically the channels I mention on the Monday morning. These are channels I personally watch. So obviously in this series, some of them will have little video game elements to them. I'll try and sort of tip to that. There's a few channels I want to mention in the future that are not video game related, which I'm going to apologise now for. This next one is a little bit, it has some gaming element to it. And some other stuff which I'll explain when I mention the channel. And that channel is a channel called Tendo. Again, like most things, anything I will mention, I'll try my best to sort of leave a comment, a link down below. Firstly, a little bit of whiskey. If you don't know Tendo, I know Big Game Al watches them, lots of news to watch them. So Tendo is basically it's Dallas and his partner Hannah. They are. I go back when I started watching them. When I started watching them, obviously I found them by like YouTube suggestion, and started watching them, things like that. And they are basically resellers. Also, they're collectors, but also resellers. So that is sort of doing stuff he collects, which is everything from Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh to video games to keyring to Furby. It's very sort of it's weird. I'm not saying it's weird, but it's weird if you don't collect them stuff. But it sort of matches his personality. But he also resells stuff. Hannah, she sort of collects. She doesn't properly collect. So I think she sort of she collects her sort of stuff she buys and sells, which is like Pyrex and sort of dishware and clothing and things like that. So when I first found the channel, it was during the pandemic. When I say pandemic, I mean the first big sort of pandemic. And at the time they were doing daily vlogs. Unfortunately they moved on to weekly vlogs. But for me it's worth the wait personally. When I was watching their daily vlogs, I think when I found them, they've been on YouTube for about a year or so ish. So I was basically watching the daily vlogs, but a mixture of some of the older vlogs. And it's nice to see the sort of evolution of the channel. I've done the same thing with last week's mention, which was Rebel Gaming Club. I've done the same with their channel. I've watched all their backlog, and for me, it's nice to sort of watch a channel's backlog to sort of see the evolution of actually sometimes the quality may stay the same, which for them, for Tendo, it's not necessarily the case. It's sort of, in my eyes, improved. Not necessarily bad enough for them, but sort of you can tell the difference. But it's nice to sort of see the evolution of what, how they think, basically, their mentality, what they buy, they sell, they collect, it's all how they do YouTube. It's nice to sort of see how they sort of, how they do things. So if you are a sort of fan of these sort of reseller / collecting type channels, I personally highly recommend the channel called Tendo. Again, link will be in the description. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the last episodes. Again, it's the channels I mention. I'm not saying you have to subscribe. These are channels that I am watching, and you may have heard of them, you may not have heard of them. It's just nice to sort of preach the gospel of our channels, if you will. Because these channels I mentioned in this series are basically channels that people might be interested in, or might be channels they normally watch, but they might not have heard of these specific channels. That is the point of this series. So again, hope you enjoyed this episode of episode 2. Hope you enjoyed the last episode, and any feedback from this series, please comment down below. And if you subscribe to any of the channels, or be a bit more specific, if you, due to my recommendation, subscribe to any of these channels, please let me know. It's nice that I think that's in the last video. Especially in the community, it's nice sort of. I know in the UK we've got our community, and in the US there's a community, but it's nice to sort of bridge that gap between the two. I think that's part of the reason why I'm doing. First few are sort of American channels. So again, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy, and see you in the next one. Ciao for now.